Hello! Sorry. Chair went down. Mic didn't come on all at the same time. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, we were just watching. You shouldn't pick a fight with a Dutch giant. Greetings, Ulfric. You're still there, brother. Oh, man. Well, cool. Good evening, everyone. I can see a few of you in the chat. Well, look, at least you're coming home, mate. I'm glad to hear you coming home. Must be horrible stuck in there for you. Must be really, really bad. But you're back now, and you're always home when you're here, right? So good evening, everyone. Hello, my beautiful girlfriend, Dutch Giant, Mr. Stander, Richie C. I think we've got Mark Fairbrother, Mr. Captain Rex. Hello, sir. Why are we on split? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
What did this is my couple minutes.
Yeah.
You know, where I get to look sincerely into the camera. It's a slightly different shot because of the way he clips things. Oh, Mrs. S is also with her. Good evening, Mrs. S. I hope he's behaving himself and being a good husband and like doing some chores and stuff. I've done so many chores today. My daughter gets through clothes. Seriously, Alex, I did more washing today, babe. Because I had a phone call with my girlfriend for like 2 hours where all I did was laundry. I was like folding, flicking, hanging.
It's just Scarlett. She just buys clothes, wears clothes.
Seriously,
Wears clothes.
she brought a coat, right? She brought a coat yesterday, everyone. It's my daughter. She's 14, right? Scarlett, going on 32. And she brought this coat from ASOS and it came today. And because, you know, it's her money, so she's kind of doing what she wants, which is cool. But it was kind of like, I'm buying a new coat, got school coming up. So I'm expecting a coat to arrive that's like a usable coat for school. And she ordered this coat, which is like, it's like, if you can imagine like a much, is it black? The colour? Is it brown?
Dark green. It's like broccoli.
Okay, is it? I'm
Yeah.
colourblind. Right, imagine a dark broccoli green Chewbacca. Right, imagine someone shaved him and sewed a pocket on, right? It's basically a sponge. So you can't go out where there's any moisture. I was like, how is this going to be good for you?
Yeah. I said all of these things that she didn't want to.
Right? The joys of children. They are just wonderful, wonderful mysteries to all of us. All of us. Right, you cooked breakfast this morning. Alex and the tea. It is basically, we're going to get the barbecue out and some beers because it's 12 degrees Celsius. And that, for a Midlander, is the height of summer. So we're happy about it being so warm. I think Bagheera, who had minus God knows what and like 12 foot of snow, is like at 18 tomorrow. How did that happen? How are they warmer than us now as well?
I mean, more snow than us, warmer than us. I think that country just might be better.
They're just, I don't know about that. They're cheating on a lot of things, them crazy Dutch people. So anyway, welcome. That was my little rant. I got another little rant. I went out today. I've been really good, right? Because pretty much since Christmas, I've only been to the supermarket. And today I had to go to B&Q because I needed to unblock the bathroom plug hole. The whole world's out at B&Q. There's like 2 shops open, B&Q and The Range or something. And I've never seen so many people. Like, what do you all need to be there for? You can't all have an emergency. Not seriously. It was like the whole of the local vicinity. It's 15 degrees and it's what? It's fantastic. We went for a stroll along the beach this afternoon. It was positively mild with sun. That's not cool that you live near a beach. That's not fair. Wish we lived near a beach.
I hate sun.
Oh, don't be stupid. I've got to take you to the beach soon. Anyway, let's go. Let's go split. Let's go split out.
Yeah, I'm working on.
Oh, you were there before.
Yeah.
Right, we're back. Let's move that because that kind of got rid of some writing there. And no wind. It's good. It's good. So we're back to actual model making tonight because I've got a working car. So I've gone and brought varnish, but I've just been speaking to my friend Brian and I think I brought the wrong varnish. So we're going to make things up and I'm not sure I've got exactly the right stuff. I haven't done this stuff since I was probably 18 years old, maybe a bit younger than that, probably actually a bit younger than that. So at 16, 17, when I was right into like my tank, and I've kind of forgotten a lot of it. I'm going to make it up, and we're going to see how it goes. But this is this month's giveaway for the donators, and what we're doing as well on Monday, because it's my birthday, I've still got more stuff to give away. It's a very generous month, so I'm gonna do something on Monday where everyone can enter for one prize, and then I'm gonna do another prize, which is probably gonna be a painted ship. That if anyone enters that night, you'll go into that little raffle. So if anyone gives me anything that night, so just to say thank you to them. Directly, another chance for donators to win. Where are we? Let's read. I have you on the MacBook tonight instead of the phone, so hopefully a lot less typos. Keyboard, and this is a matchbook. Did you like the birthday card? Captain Rex, I love you so much. When that came, like my daughter analysed, we were both like, whose writing is this? Right? And like there was a possibility it could have been my sister, because my mum, I'll get rid of this guy, please. My mum sends me a card, and that's normally about the card I get, because there'll be one from my grandmother in there. But yeah, we were like, who is this? It could be. It wasn't Auntie Maria, because it wasn't her writing. It was you, and it proper made me smile. Thank you, pups. Thank you very, very much. I was proper spoilt rotten on my birthday. Like Birgitta, I don't even know how she did the things she did. She's on the next level. And my kids and Alex and Scarlett, and they spoilt me, and you lot were amazing. So I've had the best. It's still my birth month, so that's what we do, Rasta. So I've just been chilling for 2 weeks, to be honest. Got to get back to the world now, so that's what we're doing. I've got some varnish, and I came in earlier and I started, and I was hoping to get more done, and then I realised actually I really probably shouldn't rob you of this. We were going to go red, right? Still 21. Yeah, times 2 and a bit sort of thing. Yeah, it's all right. I'm all right. I'm 21 with 45 years of experience. I wanted to show you what I was going to do next, and because I want to put a colour, like some markings on this before we start with this stuff, right? This is the difference tonight. We're going to be using out of our comfort zone, for me anyway. And I'm probably going to fall back in love with this, because I remember it being an amazing way of doing things. But it's also quite dangerous way of doing things, because you're using things like white spirit and oil colours, and they don't dry like acrylics, and you have to protect things when you're working with things. So, but I still need to go through a couple of other processes before we get here, right? And this is more model maker stuff, because this is kind of the look I'm going for on this, so that anyone that would win it, whether you play the game, don't play the game, you got something beautiful to put on display, right? Okay, so anyway, talking over, we were going to do it red, and I've changed my mind, Captain, and I know like the 501st is biased because clearly you're Captain Rex, but I'm not picking it because you're Captain Rex. I'm picking it because because my birthday came up, I got loads of Lego, and I had loads of bits, and I redid all my 501st clones, and I made all bark speeders and stuff out of my big box, and I had lots of fun. So I've got to paint them blue. That's all there is to it. They have to be 501st now. Dangerous is my middle name, isn't it? I thought it was Leslie. What film are those lines? That's
Naked Gun.
Yeah, Naked Gun. Howdy, Mr. Ryan. Ryan's tuned in because he's probably going to be a big bin fire on tonight, everyone. So look, this is where we're at. We've done the white underneath, remember? And we chipped it all with a salt. Now, a lot of like when you're using your airbrush, your masks, not Naked Gun. Masking up makes a big difference. This is all Tamiya masking tape or of that ilk. And I've got lots of different thicknesses, and I've just made up some patterns on this, right? That these bits that you're seeing in white now, we're going to paint blue, and everything that's masked is going to stay white, and that's already chipped. So we're going to put some salt on this now, because we want some of those white chips to come through on the blue. So now we've got to do it again. So I've already gone through this process of masking. I haven't followed a pattern. I've just kind of made some stuff up. I've used, I don't know, these kind of triangles in bits just to try and give it a bit of interest, to break up some of the pattern and put some colour in, as well as on the little things. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off straight away with just airbrushing on the blue. Well, we're going to do the salt, airbrushing the blue, and then we'll get it varnished. And then we'll try and do some oil washes. I think we'll see where we're going. If we don't get to the oil washes tonight because those other bits take too long, that's what we're doing Monday, right? Okay, let's do it. Oh, I need to switch. I switched it off for good intro, and I've forgotten to switch it back on. So talk to me, people. I've used all my early morning words. Okay, let's find a blue. I'll put them away.
Is it a hangover?
Is it a hangover? and Alex is good, right? Alex ain't like one of those people that Google stuff. He proper sat there just thinking about it. Right, so I want to kind of, like, this is pretty much like a 501st blue. So let's just hit it with this, and then I'm going to kind of use a bit of a lighter colour for a little bit of highlighting. What do you think, pups? 501st enough? I found a new rabbit hole to go down. Is that another quote? Clue for you, Alex. It's a cartoon film.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I probably won't get it.
Roger Rabbit? Right, so blue, yes, or electric blue. Yeah, electric blue's is kind of a bit too pale, but that's what I'm going to highlight it with. You're right, pups. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get the glasses on. Don't need much. Okay. Oh, salt.
Yeah.
Salt. Thanks. Oh, sorry. Damn, what did I do? I headbutted the camera. That's my big head, my oversized head.
You're like a Funko Pop.
I'm like a what? A Funko Pop. You cheeky sod. Love you. So, same sort of thing. I'll stick to where the panel lines are, but I also want to get some of the bits that are white as well. I don't want to do it and then I chip through too much to the greys. We don't need too much.
Mr. Standard says the rabbit hole I'm going. I'm starting into his Victory at Sea. Got a starter set coming from our friendly. More stuff to add to the painting queue. That makes it sound like it's some sort of ship-based game.
So yeah, you know what I'm doing at the moment. We're just putting some water, letting it run, find some of those panel lines and on the edges because that's where it would chip.
It's a World War II naval battle game. Yeah, that sounds alright. It's definitely something to be said for broadsiding somebody. Gives you a great feeling.
Well, we had good fun on that Assassin's Creed
Black Flag. Yeah.
Black Flag. Loved that.
It's such a good game.
It was such a great game.
And like, it was never designed to just be a pirate game. We just got to that point in the game
where we were just like, let's just go be pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Hijacking Man of Wars.
Nearly there. This is a well-seasoned model. Won't do very much on these side bits. Don't want to obscure too much. Okay, so let me just give that a little hair dry. Just mind that out of the way before we end up with salt everywhere. So, like we did last time, if you remember, we're just going to go back over, excuse me, and see if there's anywhere where there's too much salt. And you can just take a little bit off with the brush. So I don't want to obliterate, I do want some of this blue to... Okay, that's enough off of that. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Okay. Okay, happy days, happy days. Let's give them a little blow just with air.
No.
Be careful where you're holding, yeah, because you will knock off the salt. Okay.
Managed to get some painting done this week. Captain Rex, a vague cartoon from the early 2000s, is not something everyone here has seen Google through. Yeah, no, I don't know what it's from at all. Flushed Away is the film.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either.
Heard of it, Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah. Not many people have seen it, I don't think.
We just watched Deadpool 2. Scarlett's just discovered Deadpool and loves him. Like, how can you not? He's the best.
Ryan says if you used a rattle can, you'd be done by now.
And then I'd have to mask everything up, dude. Like, serious. And then I'm going to put a little highlight. It's like, I like to take my time. It's like when I make love. I'm Italian. I've even seasoned the model. We can't get away from my heritage, Ryan. I can't deny the animal that I am. Right, I'm gonna just flush out my brush quickly.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was just the normal one. It was awesome. She laughs so much. He's just brilliant. She's old enough for Deadpool. It was good though. Alex had already like censored her and gone, "No, I'm not let her watch it." And I'm like, "No, she's all right. She can watch a Deadpool now." He's so good.
When the missus and I saw the first Deadpool, I woke her up at 2 a.m. still laughing at the hashtag drive-by life.
Everything. There's so much goodness. So much goodness. So this is electric blue. Now this is a massive jump from what we just did. But I'm going to kind of do it very lightly from a distance, just over a certain point. Because I change colour, if you're using the brush, you always blow through. So kind of over that top.
That's cool.
What's that?
I'll show you in a second.
Oh, it was big writing. Richie C wrote an essay.
Richie C says, I never read any of the comics before the film, and I only ever saw Deadpool in animated Marvel film. I started reading the comics because of those films. Deadpool is ace.
That's it. That's all we need to do. Whoop. Little flyaway.
Captain Rex.
Oh, Dopinder was so funny.
Captain Rex's modded scope. So.
Oh, we got some pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. He's got an E-wing head. Yeah. I love it. It's wicked. It looks like Terrorhawks. It's Terrorhawks.
I don't know what Terrorhawks is.
Don't you know what Terrorhawks is?
I'm gonna Google it.
You're gonna Google it. All right. I'm gonna start to take off the masking tapes before I do anything else. Oh, I forgot it wasn't stuck to the base. I like this when you get this. So can you see? What are we at? We're at a 5, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you start to get the white chip in as well.
This is Mark Fabric's latest Necron.
Is that a new model?
Yeah.
That's cool, Mark. I'm surprised you're not trying out that Tesseract green like Lee does. I've got to get some of that.
He says that is Tesseract green.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lee's is really bright. Really Larry. So we've had a little bit of paint peel from doing it, but it's okay. We're gonna we'll add that. We'll put some other chipping in later as well, like the other way round. All of it will all blend in. It'll just look all bad and lovely. In fact, I'll take. Do you know what I'll do? Is I will take a photo of my 501st Lego Clone Army, and we'll show you on stream on Monday. Bit more paint peel, don't. It's okay. See, it's gone back to the grey base colour, which is fine. Oh, that's a bit heavy. So I had some paint peel just there. That's okay. We'll fix it.
Parking scratch, Captain Rex's.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna fill this a little bit. Alex, would you be a darling and go and get me some more water? Because I really do need it now. Do you know what? Like stuff like that happens. It's never what I want, but it's actually really good because I'm gonna just do a quick fix on it for you guys to see it. Look at that though, that patterning. I ain't even started getting the salt off yet. So just while I've got this one in my hand, where's my little brush one? There it is. That's lovely. Look. You get that little chipping on the blue under to the white. Same, you can see. Really subtle. Right, let's unmask a bit more. Hope for the best. Big tear there. I've got to fix that. Yeah, had a couple of big paint peels. Happens.
How long was the masking tape on the model for?
Not long. An hour. You can get really low tack as well if you're worried about that. This is just normal stuff. So it is quite adhesive. And if there's anything under that base coat which has not been perfect adhesion, it will just pull it. That's what it's done. It's fine. We'll fix it. So we've got this to fix, and this little bit here. Easy enough. We're going to do that with the airbrush in a sec. Let's do these. It's the Adidas 501st. Shut up, Alex. I should have done 3 stripes. Damn, I missed an opportunity. And give them all Adidas.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's wrong with me?
I don't know.
That's just perfect. Look at that. Not quite following any of the panel lines, right? So it's just how they would, if you imagine. They just would have got a spray can and some tape and just made up their little pattern for their company. Yeah, maybe, but I think Captain Rex, that was just one of those things. The paint was maybe a bit weak there.
I mean, it's something you expect, right?
Yeah, I mean, you hope for it for nothing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just happens. Best will in the world. You know, it might have been a slight bit of grease underneath that weren't actually an issue when it came to putting an undercoat on, but when it came to like having that adhesion there, pulling at the paint, it's just going to peel. So we'll fix that though. You might be right. I might have just been sitting on the tape too long, because generally I would have taped it and painted, whereas I taped it and it must have been at least an hour since I taped it. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Kevin. How are you, young man? Damn, what a mess. All of this will be recycled. If you believe that. Alex will roast a turkey on it. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. Let's clean my airbrush first of all, because I don't need blue in it anymore. Happy with how that's all come out as far as the pattern goes. Okay. Cheers, guy. Okay, so let's have a look at this bad boy. Let's have a look at this. How can I fix this? Okay, so I'll fix that like that. That's very close to that though. I'm going to struggle with that a little bit. So I've got to use, weirdly enough, another little bit of masking tape. Just on this edge here. I'm going to try and do this without remasking the model as such. All of it, just a little bit here. I'm just going to try airbrushing in the mistakes without trying to mask over everything. That's enough. That. Maybe just do this. Just to safeguard myself. So I'm almost laying that on there. Okay. So what I will do quickly is I will just do a couple little and a little bit on that as well. Tiny bit. Okay. So I'm just going to go with the white. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. It's right there. Fix it. Did you like that? I made a note. Did you hear that, Alex?
I did.
So I'm kind of working around and just doing a little spot highlight as well. Catch a few other bits that had chipped off. And once we start doing the washes, everything will blend back in. Okay.
So I have the Bismarck coming to me, and I have learned how to paint C, including the weight.
What was that? So I have the Bismarck. There's actually, if you typed George Delapina Dread Fleet into Google, you do it. In fact, Alex will get you some pictures up of something I did. Yeah, that's mine. So do you want to, like, if you, yeah, all of that. Yeah, keep going. Let me see it. Yeah. All of it. So if you want to pick any of those to show them the water.
Yeah.
So I did a commission. I won like a great big. It was like a secret competition for Games Workshop. I think if they'd known it was me that was painting, I wouldn't have won it. But anyway, this is some water, Paul. And just while I've got the white, I'm putting some, just a couple of little bits. I'm just checking over as we're going. I might want a bit more white. Okay, I think I'm happy. A little touch more there on the back, I want. Get off. What is?
The file name, downloading it, is the name of the website, and then dash Chris S dash Redfleet. We found Shep's account.
Huh?
We found Shep's account.
No, it's Chris Straw.
Right. Wow. You only know Chris S?
Okay, I'm going to call that there. Right. No, just show 'em like a boat picture. You got a boat picture with like big water?
Oh, it's just because they got the most amount of water on the best.
Yeah, I know. It's just you get more of a show if you put a boat picture. Right, so it's just you work through the blues to the crest of the wave pool, and then gloss varnish. It's from like a dark blue, really dark. Work your way up, and then you paint like the line, the water mark. Any others? Where's that ghost ship? You got the ghost ship. It's a ghost ship's nice. You can go through and show them a few if you'd like.
Yeah.
That's so good. I did that such a long time ago as well.
Like before washes existed.
Yeah, before when you had to do that with paint, Alex. When you had to do that with paint, man. I'm just cleaning my airbrush. There's a big red ship with a dolphin, Captain Rex said. Probably. I don't know. Can't remember them all. That's the elf one. That's nice water, that.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it was. I didn't play any of it, so I can't tell you if it's anything like it in a game-wise, but I think it was product-wise. Okay, so before I get on to do any varnishing, I'm going to go in now and pick out any of the other base colours. Like I would imagine this is some kind of metal. In there's metal as well.
And watercolours, like a water effects of like a clear resin.
You what, mate?
Mr. Stander says initial plan was to experiment with Vallejo water texture. But isn't that?
That's if you're doing like bases. I don't know if you need to. It might already have it, and you just got to paint it, Paul. Let's start getting some colours on this.
Because like, I swear water effect you like paint underneath it and then put the water effect on top.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what it is. Yeah, that's what it used to be. It's the way it used to work. So I am going to start with picking out some of these metals. Where's that gun metal? There it is.
Kev says I found my Battlefleet Gothic Imperial ships this weekend.
Oh right, okay, cool. They're probably worth a fortune.
Right, depends what faction you played.
Why?
Well, because like the Imperial ones, they redid in plastic, so you can get them anytime, any place. But I'm not sure about like the old metal ones, the Eldar ones, the Necron ones.
So it's pretty dark silver, because all of this stuff that we're doing will end up getting hit with the washes eventually. So I don't want it to be like black.
Kev says no, I've just got Imperial.
That's not like you, Kev. You've normally got everything.
I don't know what happened to the Chaos Fleet, right? So we must have had other ones. Just got rid of them.
Or they're hiding.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Hidden in the warp.
Huh?
Somebody made a Games Workshop based joke.
Go on.
They just said hidden in the warp. That's where they've gone.
Yeah, I remember that place. There's not like a huge amount to do. Got to be neat, right? Now, when you're doing stuff like this, I know we're just putting a base colour on, but you don't get the opportunity to clean up here because all your base colours are put on the way we put them on. We just got this panel to do. Okay, so it's just some silvers. I've got the seat to pick out. And there's anywhere else you actually need to pick out on this. Okay, so let's move on to this piece. This, I would imagine, would do all of these struts, all in metal. They look pretty metally. We've got a nice cable we can pull out, but other than that, I think it'd be just pretty bland. Well, that's kind of what we're going for as well with this, rather than poppy cartoon. Imagine them as real. Hello, Archnin, my friend. How are you? Good job I looked up then, because Nannybot's drawing, I think. You drawing, Nannybot?
No, I was replying to messages.
Oh, he's popular. Is it a girl bot?
No.
Oh. Let's get in here. Yeah, very good, my friend. How are you? You're not stuck in Texas, are you, bro? I know that, damn, why has my brain gone blank? What's Laurie's screen name?
Blue Galaxy.
Blue Galaxy is stuck in Texas. That's probably why she's not even watching. It's because she's got no electricity, which is just madness.
That's because you keep initiating. That's why you can't win duels. Man who initiates the duel loses. Normally.
Never pick a fight. Very good, Alex. I like it. I like it, brother. You're starting to sound like an old man.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
good. Making you into a sensible, usable member of society. That one day will maybe have children of his own, little nanny bots. Little mini bots.
Dino bots.
Yeah, and then if you get a power ring, they'll all form up into one massive.
I mean, it's only 5. We're okay in California, no weather issues here.
Yeah, I bet. We are back on the Bark Speeder. It's going to be the next few shows, getting this all done. I'm curious as well, like, because to do the actual clone troopers that go on it in the same sort of technique with the oils would be interesting when we get there. They're fighting away.
Yeah, all they want to do is duel.
It's lockdown boredom, Alex. Come on, if you could go somewhere to duel, like in the village, for lockdown relief, you would, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I'd be dueling everybody.
I'd be there with you, bro. Right?
Just lying.
We'd be the Jewel brothers,
Yeah,
the kings of the Jewel. Right? Absolutely, I'd be there. But that's what I'm saying. It's just a bit of a release. There's actually a bit more, obviously, on this bike to paint this part, this sidecar.
How many pubs in your village? 3.
3. We've got 3 pubs in the village, Captain.
Probably a lot more if you start including people's gardens.
Garden pubs. There has been a lot of garden pubs appearing.
Yeah.
In the village. I've noticed people starting to build their own garden pubs. I'm not sure everyone actually wants to come out of lockdown.
No.
I think some people like it.
Definitely.
I am not one of those people. I am struggling.
Me too.
I need people in my life. I am a people person. And you take them away from me and I'm sad. Half rasta. Not complete.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real rasta wants to get out and have fun. Meet his mates.
Do something that's not just staring at walls.
Yeah, do something that's not just staring at walls, Alex. You are right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep, all gone, no entries for me. Mark has 0 spondoodlies. It's a sad day. Arjun says some people are happy about lockdown. I miss interacting with people face to face.
Yep.
At least that's a round number there, Mark. Mr. Stander says.
Well, like I said, Mark, we got a giveaway on Monday, which directly you can enter if you do donate, and donations will get you spondoolies. Which you won't even need to spend those spondoolies on that giveaway, but you can spend it on the other thing we're giving away. So it's double win. And if you're a sub, you'll get an extra ticket. Triple win. Nearly there. What colour shall I paint the seats? Black or brown? What would the colour be, Pups, normally? Pups know this. Because you know Pups is in the 501st and in the Rebel Alliance. Took down the shield gate at Endor.
The one good thing about lockdown is that no diesel, no eating out, no wasting money has meant I have been able to save a fair bit towards the holiday fund. Mark Fairbrother says orange, brown.
Orange, brown?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think you were asking about colours, asking Captain Rick something.
Did Captain Rex answer orange?
No.
Orange?
He says
Normally grey,
I think. Yeah. Mrs. Sanders is yellow. People are just throwing out colours.
They're just being pedantic, aren't they? Are they doing it for the sake of it? They are. I think they are.
Like a tan brown.
It's not a bad idea, tan brown. Might be nice against these blues. Okay, so that's that bit done. Just got these couple of bits. Ziggins.
Beastie brown to leather or tan.
Okay. Yeah, a brown. A nice brown. Nice leathery brown. Okay.
What are you painting brown the saddles?
Yeah. What you in about?
Dark red.
Huh?
Dark red.
Dark red.
Dark red.
What, you think they'd like pimp their bike out with some like Corinthian leather?
Yeah, some real no, you know, like
Some bantha hide.
yeah, something real fancy.
It's not a 1970s chopper.
But it could be.
But it could be, yeah. It's not quite the art feel we're going through on this one now.
Damn. Should have hot rodded, definitely.
I should have hot rodded it.
Yeah, it's alright, respray it, start again, it'll be fine.
Yeah, respray. Yeah, right, I'm going to start again, everyone. I've got these couple of bits as well. I haven't done any blues on this because I didn't want any.
Much as though I hate the franchise idea behind it, the new Geek Retreat store near me will be running X-Wing events once lockdown is over, Mr. Stander says.
Well, what's the franchise behind it?
Well, Geek Retreat, I think, is a franchise of game shops.
Oh, what game? What, like the computer game
No,
shop?
no. Like Warlords.
Yeah.
But imagine if Warlords owned multiple shops.
Okay. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard Geek Retreat before.
What was this? Some words just appeared out the corner of my eye, Alex.
Geek Retreat is the name of the store.
Oh, okay. That one.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Never heard of it.
Glasgow, Newcastle, Birmingham, Leeds. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Bradford, Motherwell, Nottingham, Middlesbrough.
I wish Warlords was a franchise. Imagine having a Warlords.
So I'm going to guess he's talking about Geek Retreat Chelmsford.
That is one of the places the geeks retreat to.
And Holloway, apparently.
So,
Never knew there was. It's a shame. If I knew there was a game store on Holloway. They're popping up quite a bit in new towns, but the fee/costs to have one is, I think, ridiculous. Over here we have Game Castle as the franchise store. Right, okay. Fees are crazy for franchises.
Just painted those little treads on those kind of, you know, where he puts his feet. Okay. So, where's my water? There's my water. Okay, brown. Leather brown, beastie brown.
I had to look at running a geek retreat where I live. They want you to do a lot of the legwork for them. Mr. Sand says, I believe geek retreat take 8 to 10% of turnover as their fee, and that alone kills the chance to make a living out of it. I mean, obviously works, or there wouldn't be so many of them. Yeah, true.
Okay, I'm going to base coat it with this leather brown. Oh, chair's gone. So, here's one. Here's something's just popped in my head. And like, we really not been paying any attention. But Darth Vader in a Defender. Game's finished. It's got to be. Game's over, right? I mean, that can't, like, what? Do you remember us talking about that, Alex?
What was that, sorry?
Do you remember us musing about, like, supernatural reflexes Vader in a TIE Defender?
Oh, yeah,
Just that and a TIE Fighter. I'm happy. I'll take that.
No worries. Yeah, one Academy TIE.
One Academy TIE and Vader in a... I'd take that for 200 points.
Yeah.
He has a different ability, which is what, Mark? Do you know?
Yeah.
What is it?
He can spend a force to change one of his blanks to hits, but I don't think he can use his when he attacks. Yeah, can only spend force when you're attacking, and if you spend a force, you can change a blank to a hit. So he can guarantee himself a hit, but he can't use force to
do actions.
No, or to change his greens.
Okay, all right.
But his focus evaded anyway. So no supernatural. He's not great in the Defender. It'd be interesting to see. I honestly don't think his ability matters. The fact you've got a pilot skill 6 Defender is the issue here. It's not that it's Darth Vader. It's a pilot skill 6 Defender
with Sontir Fell and another pilot skill 6 Interceptor.
Yeah.
With a bid.
It'd just be ridiculous. Must be approximately 115 points here. It says must be 85 points as base cost. And look who pops up in the stream. Needs some chilling hangout after today's tournament. Evening, guys. Andreas makes his entrance.
What tournament? You're not allowed to have a tournament. Where have you been to a tournament?
Maybe they got TTS tournaments.
Call the COVID police. Andreas is breaking the rules. Hi, Andreas. I love you. Not as much as I love my girlfriend or my child or nanny, but I love you. Going to put a second coat of that. Because it's pretty translucent.
Unless it's stupid sheep, how are you going to get a better Vader than the current 75 point fire control system afterburners build? Well, you take him out with that TIE Advanced that's a bit trash, and then you put him in a Defender, and then he doesn't need multiple actions.
That's got 4 shields, 3 hull,
Yeah, he was good.
3 primary, a cannon,
Yeah. Like,
inbuilt evade token. I think he's going to be pretty strong, man. He's going to be pretty... And you got, like, if you do actually think he is 6, so if he's got a bid and he's moving last, you could be in a lot of trouble.
It's just going to K-turn over you every time and be like, what are you going to do about it? It's just... It's too strong.
I forgot about the fact that I got white K-turns.
Like,
That's horrible.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Was it on TTS? Yes, Swedish Open on TTS.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah.
We forgive you, Andreas.
Vessery is 81 at I4 and no force. Vader is going to be 100 plus easy. That makes sense. Vader is tested at 120 points. So that means I got 80 points to spend.
5 1 to go to cut tomorrow because of trait I'm playing 6 Barons of the Imp. 5 with Ruthless, 2 with Threads, and 4 with... Oh, you're horrid. And I liked you, and I thought you were cool because you flew rebel ships. But now you've gone and done what you've done, Andreas. And that's it. That's it. Me and you, it's over, bruv. It's done.
Yeah.
That was then. This is now.
There's a Mark Fairbrother saying you can shoot twice now with the new title, but you lose your free evade action and your white K turns. But part of me is thinking that if you give that title to
Ryad,
then you don't lose any of your K turns because you just dial in straight maneuvers.
And you
then
just
give her an ion cannon,
yeah, so she shoots you with 4 dice twice at range 1 after K turning behind you.
or you give her a tractor beam, and then
she tractor beams you and then 4 dices you. No, I won't move you. I'll leave you where you are.
Yeah, cool. -1 agility. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, good night, Vienna.
Like, yeah. Yeah, it just seems very, very strong. Imagine if you could fit both of those, 120 point Darth Vader and Ryad with the title and ion cannon. Double defender, OP.
Okay. What time is it, huh?
It is 8:15.
Okay.
Andrea says, I have a friend that said imps were the worst faction in hyperspace. I wanted to make a point. First time playing imps, Andrea says.
Imps are well good.
Yeah.
Imps have never gone anywhere in the game. What are you laughing at?
Okay, so he's got... The words are a little bit too fruity to put on the stream, but Kay's designed an all-art Darth Vader Defender card. That's amazing.
Let me see.
That's wicked. It's so true. And then that's just a full roll. So true. It's a wicked card.
Yeah, that's a good card, Kate. I like that, man. I'm sorry, yeah, we can't put that up, I'm afraid. That's way too fruity. That's the word. I like that, Alex. It's a fruity alt art. I'm sure it's available on Kay's Etsy.
Yeah.
Has he posted it already on like the UK group?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's wicked.
Okay. I'm just going to pull out that wire that runs across.
Andrea says, so it's me versus Phil Pond tomorrow in the top 60.
Oh, really? Damn, Phil's my mate. Damn, I want you both to win. I hate that when that happens. Two friends playing. Django and Zam? What? I don't even... What? Is that a thing? It's not Baba Koshka anymore?
No,
What's happened?
No, I think it's separatist double fire spray lists.
Are the way to go.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm looking for colour. That do. Jan Zam is good. Jan Zam? What? We've been... We're so out of it, Alex.
Exactly.
And I was thinking about it like the other day, thinking, oh, should I just like get right? Should I just like go, right, okay, I'm going to X-Wing again. Hardcore.
Yeah.
Hardcore, I want World Championship. Let's do this. And then I'm like, and now the reality of it is, nah, probably not.
Yeah, there's just too much.
There's just too much.
They removed Bobber and Koshka and inserted Jazam. It's called Jazam. Now Tiny Vader is here. Tidy Vader.
What's Tidy Vader? Oh, Tidy Vader.
Yeah.
Right. Not like he's really good at putting his lightsaber away and folding up his cape. That sort of tidy.
You walk onto the Death Star and it's just spotless.
He's hoovered under all the consoles.
And the floor is proper shiny.
Yeah, really shiny. Dangerously shiny.
Like the first person that steps on it, like Anakin and well, no, Obi-Wan lands, gets out and he's like, wow, this is nice, real nice. And Count Dooku is so cheap. Tidy Vader makes sure all the sand has been swept out. All the sand. I mean, did you see any mess in the Death Star? I mean, I can't say I saw any mess.
What I did see a lot in the Death Star was poorly used space.
Yeah.
A lot of empty space for a console. It was like, you know, they'd clearly had COVID and they were operating a 20-metre rule. It's just... I did notice a lot of space that I did think to myself, well, really? Okay. Is there anything else that needs a little colour? I don't think there is. Done, that's done. It's done.
Crew, change your dice as to any ship in range 0 to 2. What is that? Yeah, I mean.
Okay, I've got to do some hair drying for a bit, right? Because I've got to varnish these. That's very hot in my hand. Very hot.
Yeah, don't melt.
It's baking the paint.
My game's painting competition.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done.
It's because I didn't enter.
It's just... wow. Mr. Modest.
Yeah. Is the car back up and running already broken?
No, the car is back up and running at last.
Yeah, in fact, I went in it.
You've been in it, didn't you? It was glorious to make it out of the village for 10 minutes. Okay, so... was that mine? That was my cocktail sticker, wasn't it? Yeah, that is. And have I got one for this? Yeah, I do. I do. Okay, so so now when using these oils as a wash, we have to work over a varnish. That's why every like bit of base coat you want done, it's got to be done. I don't actually think I really need to do anything to that leather. I might do a little bit before I do it. Yeah, just a little. It is a bit browny brown. Do you know what I wanted to add to it? I was looking at the colour. It was this yellow. This desert yellow. I like it. So let me just do a little bit. It'll just work from the top down. Top of the pad, taking off the excess and just feathering it down. Yeah, so top of the pad, nice piece of paint, take off the excess, feather that paint that's there out. And this ain't really going to matter because his bum's going to be all over it. But we just put a little bit of that yellow. Wee touch more, just for a little bit right at the top. You can see what I've done, just to give that little something on it, otherwise it was too flat. It was a bit too dark.
Thank you, Captain Rex. I checked out your suggestion for paint and grabbed a few bottles from them.
Oh, wicked. I love when the stream helps each other. Right, so the recommended thing to do here is to work on either a gloss or a semi-gloss varnish. Right? And I have got a rattle can, and it is matte, but it's this polyurethane that if I get a bit close, it gives me a semi-gloss, which is probably what I'm going to use, I think. Because you can't just put... Oh, that's going to make that a bit of a nightmare to do. Or shall I try just using the Games Workshop? So yeah, this is the dilemma I've got. To use the Games Workshop or not. Or to... See, I can't... Getting those done with the rattle can is going to be a nightmare. Let's just do it. Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. We've really got to dry this. I hope I'm not going to be pushing the times too much. What we've got, half an hour. Let's get it varnished anyway. I'm going to mix a varnish. Where did I put those cups? There. Yeah, I mean, the pros and cons, Paul, of both ways is that I haven't done this for 25 years. So, I'm not sure whether this will give me a strong enough varnish to protect from the actual oil mix itself. Because you've got to put white spirit, you've got to mix with white spirit, and then you clean off with white spirit. So, you need a strong... One love, Andreas. You need a strong varnish. Just give this a mix.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, Andreas. You're going to smash it. I know he is. He's good at what he does. He's quite good at X-Wing. Okay, so all I did was a gloss varnish with some water. See, this is weird, right? You guys would never be varnishing your model now. You'd be doing your washes and your bits and bobs and your usual techniques. So what I'm hoping is once we do these washes, you're basically going to be able to go over it with the washes, go for a few coats, and that'd be it. Start rebuilding it. So let's get some varnishing done. Let me just go back over this and make sure there is no sand hiding. Sand, salt. Just it like lives in the panel lines. So now we really double check it all. Okay, let's get some varnish. So we want a good coat, right? I might even go back over that again in a minute. It's really important we get this all sealed. Ooh. So yeah, I want to go back over the bike. I know this is a little bit boring, but it is what it is. So you want the shiny finish for the oil to slip and slide. Let's see. We're getting there.
Don't read this as a nag, but have you managed to get my ETA 2 shipped yet?
Yeah, everything went out today, Paul. So everyone that had an ETA, they should be with you Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, to be honest, because it's all second class. So yeah, it's on its way, P. And Mr. Rex, Captain Rex, and James, if you're watching.
Sit nicely with the growing collection of pink biscuits.
So, unfortunately, now you've got to listen to a hairdryer. I'm sorry, but I have to get this. I'm cheating, really, right? So the ideal thing now, really, would be to leave this for like 8 hours. Do you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you all. I've got 20 minutes left of the show, right? I really need to leave these to harden, right? I can't, because I'm going to be using white spirit. What mute button? Mute? Mute button for the hairdryer.
Yeah.
I understand. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to leave this till Monday. Instead of rushing, because that white spirit's going to lift, I need this to be hard dried, right? I'm not gonna rush it, because this is your giveaway, right, at the end of the month. What it'll do as well, what it gives me a chance to do is, here's the two guys that go with it. So it will give me a chance off screen to do exactly what I've done here, which is just going to be using my white to get my airbrush. I'm going to pick out a couple of panels in the blue, and then I'm going to put some black in the gaps, but I'm going to get these base coated up the same. So at the same time as doing the bike, it will take longer if you leave them in the cold man cave. No, they'll be dry properly because the heaters are on now when I'm in the man cave, but trying to dry them really fast in like the next 5 minutes really is not going to happen, because I need time to work through the glazes. So on Monday when we come back, I can have the full project kind of ready, and then we can carry on. And we'll just cut this one a little bit short tonight. That's all we got to do, I'm afraid. That way I'm not gonna risk it, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to ruin what we've done so far, because we've already put quite a lot of work into it, and it is starting to look pretty spectacular. Alex, what we got on the
overhead? It's on a 5, but I can up that.
Let's go up a bit more.
No worries.
Let's go up to like a 7 or a 10 or whatever. I don't know. I just want to see if they can see the chipping a little bit better.
It's on a 10.
Okay, so let's go a bit more.
15.
Okay, let's find a nice. So I know we got the gloss, but if you see a lot of those, see that surface chipping in the blue? So this is without any washes, and it's already starting to look pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that if I painted that.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's cool for me.
most people would. But when we get, it's only really black and brown we're going to be using on Monday. Where did I put them? There they are. So you can go back to like a 5. And yeah, I mean, at any point you guys could, at anything that I'm showing you, stop at any point that you're happy with. Black and burnt umber, these were the only colours I ever really used when I was doing it, because all I'm trying to stimulate is like oil and dirt and grit. If you want to, I've got a full set somewhere. Where did I put them? There they are. They weren't a lot, and it was just, so it's all your base colours. So white, yellow, I think that's red and red, I suppose. Blue, blue, some more blue, without, that's green, more green. And this is yellow ochre. I did use some ochres. You can use all of them, I suppose, but and you can specifically buy very specific colours if you wanted to go with like the browns and the oranges for rusts and stuff like that. And they weren't very expensive. They not this sort of size, right? The big tubes can be very, very expensive, but generally it was only ever the brown and the green, the brown and the black that I used. So once we start doing those washes over that, and it will be a technique like you've kind of seen me use before, where when you make the pin wash and it runs in all the panel lines, and then you can get it onto the surface, and with a cotton bud and the same white spirit you can clean. So we can get some real layers of dirt, like depth in the dirt itself, and we can control it. We can use the blacks and the browns on the metals, and it's mainly the browns I'm going to use on the bodywork. Do you want the other 25 back? Double or nothing. They're just fighting each other. Okay, well look, that'll do for tonight. Right, so we're pretty far on now. I'll have the Clone Troopers base coated and ready for Monday's show. These will all be dry and hard, same with the Clone Troopers, and then we can actually crack on with using these oil washes, because I'm really interested to see how they work. So a bit of an experiment. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed tonight, everyone. Remember, we will be back on Monday, 7 o'clock. Loads of giveaways. Well, 2 giveaways. At least 2 giveaways on Monday. And more painting. And there goes my chair, going down in the world, because it's the end of the show, you see, because I'm right up there when I'm streaming and now coming back down to reality. Okay, that's it. Stay safe, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday, 7 o'clock. Till then, one love. Peace.